YouTube.
More. Whoops.
All right, this is day 2, flight 12, Cali Open. We are now live streaming on YouTube. We figured out the issues that were happening. We had a judge who was also enabled as a host. And so every time he pinned his lifter, it basically went to a speaker view. And so there was probably about 4 or 5 flights there that just was my ugly mug and John Buckley's ugly mug. But now it's all fixed. You can see it in gallery view on live stream. So I'm going to wait just a little bit because I know Buckley is finishing up the last set. And he's going to be hopping on to Judge Dennis's set. But while we're waiting, we've got, I believe, I'm going to pin this in. I think it's Jessica Jordan with Jordan. That makes it really easy to remember. Jessica Jordan, and then I don't see Jordan yet. Oh, there he is. He's hopping in right now. Yeah, so Jordan will be on in a second. And then Josh and Chris. We got, where we got here? There's Josh and Chris. Awesome. Sweet. And then I see Judy hopped on as a just in case. And then we've got Dennis. Awesome. I see, yep, seeing Dennis there. Awesome. Cool. And then John Buckley will be on in about a minute or two. He's finishing up that last flight. And then Colin and Seiko. Got Colin there and Seiko there. Awesome. Cool. And then Danielle and Ola. So I do not see Danielle nor Ola. Oh, Daniel, not Danielle. Sorry. Yeah, so Jason Dolby just came from the last flight, so Buckley will be sure to follow. I'm certain of it.
Oh, yeah.
And again, yeah, so it looks like we're missing Daniel and Ola.
Hey. Yeah. This is Sean. I'm filling in for Ola, judging for Daniel.
Oh, sweet. So then.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sean.
No problem.
So Buckley, I'm going to remove your co-host ability so that you can pin your lifter, and then it doesn't turn the live stream all wonky. And so I've just done that. So again, everybody's here. We're missing Daniel, I think, for the last set of the day. All right, so Sean, I appreciate you standing in. It doesn't look like he's here. If you want to hang out, and then if we have to, maybe you'll have to start your timer. Well, you can start the timer right now, right? Yeah, and then if he hops in, awesome. So okay, everybody set their timers to 14 minutes. We're gonna sync our timers. Before we sync our timers, if you want to pin your lifter, and then lifters, you can pin your judge. So double tap if you're using a handheld device, iPad, iPhone, Android, anything like that. Yeah, Juan, he lifted earlier, and so I think he just got moved. So Judy, you can hang out if you want to, just in case another lifter hops in, or you can hop off and watch it live, either or. Cool. And then yeah, if you're on a desktop, you can just tap the 3 dots in the upper right hand corner. You get a drop down, press pin, and then you'll see your lifter or your judge on your main screen. All right, so Dolby, if you wouldn't mind, could you do a 14-minute timer as well? And we'll just all.
I certainly can.
So then I can see yours while
Yep.
you and I are commentating.
Yes, sir. You just let me know.
All right, 14. All right, here we go. We'll start it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start.
Go.
Boom. Awesome. Yep, everybody's looking about the same time. It's awesome. Cool. So judges, go ahead and show your lifter how you will count their repetitions, what sort of counter you might use. and give them a couple reps so they can see it. Go ahead and show your lifter how you're going to start their set or their lift, end their set or their lift. Give them a warning. Dennis, we lost your video. Oh, there you go. Cool, you're back. Give them a no count. Give them a fixate. And then give them a slow down. Sweet. All right, lifters, now it's your turn. We're gonna go ahead and hop on the scale. You get a 2.5 kilogram allowance. You're weighing in with shoes and belt and all of your gear. The other information you can give your judge is which club you are lifting for and your age. We are using that in our stats as well. Okay, cool. So go ahead and hop on that scale, make sure it's set to kilograms. And then go ahead and show that scale to your judge. Just remember it's LCD and glass, so it might have a weird reflection or something like that. Just make sure your judge can see it. And then you're going to weigh your kettlebell or kettlebells. And then show that weight to your judge as well. And then you're going to step back where you're going to lift and just show your judge that you are in frame so your judge can see your feet. The judge can see your hands when you are fixed in your fixated position, or your bells in your fixated position. Awesome. So as long as that is all good, we've got a few minutes. And by a few, I mean 2. Yeah, we're at 1:41 before we lift, before we start this last set of the day. Again, if you're tuning in live on YouTube, this is flight 12, the last flight of the entire California Open. This is the 10-year anniversary. We started this back in 2011 and have stayed pretty dang consistent. So lifters, if you can hear my voice, I highly recommend you turn the speaker off or turn it all the way down. And then judges, you can turn it down a little bit so you can still hear it, but it's not a distraction. And Buckley will be judging on this one, but Dolby and I will be doing the commentary. We got about a minute,
Boom.
a little less than a minute for the last flight of the day. It's looking like on paper, it's all long cycle. Got 24s, 32s, 28s. Man, some of these timer and rep setups are just, I'm so jelly of. Looks so good. Seiko's looks great. Sean, yours looks great. 20 seconds left. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and start that lift, lifters.
Here we go, guys.
You can kind of see Dennis's reps. You're missing just a little bit of it on his angle, but you can see the time there.
Oh yeah.
For his, and then Buckley, you can see the reps for him, and then you can see the time on Sean's. Seiko's, you can see the time, and then the reps for Colin. Yeah, and then I believe it's Jessica with Jordan. Yeah, so Jessica has the cool app that looks like a thumb clicker, but it's an app.
Yeah.
So awesome.
It had me fooled at first.
I know, right? Me too. I was like, whoa, that's a really big thumb clicker. It's so orange. So it's a little over 1 minute in.
Colin Carr putting in work.
I know.
So if you guys watch Colin catch on his clean, after he cleans, he'll dip in his knees just a little bit to sort of soften that impact. Some lifters prefer to do that, and for others, it taxes us. It robs a little energy. But for those that are able to utilize it, it's a nice way to reduce the impact of all that weight kind of smashing into the body.
Yeah, Jordan's just in heaven in that fixation, it seems. That is hell for me.
Yeah, very clean.
Right?
He looks very relaxed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coach Dennis down at the bottom.
Oh yeah, settling into that 3-minute pace right there.
Yeah.
Settling in.
Guy's an animal.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so some of the lifters today and yesterday, you'd see that they would hold a pace, and then in the last minute or so, they would just sprint to that finish. And then other lifters, you could tell that they were trying to manage that time so that they could make it, to that full 10 minutes. And all of that is, it's experience, it's conditioning, it's like every single layer of the sport just coming together, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what I found really interesting is Yvonne teaching how to hold the bell so you expend the least amount of energy in your finger flexors, so that the weight's direction was bisecting your knuckle as opposed to bisecting one of the bones in your fingers, and that right there would save you just a little bit of energy. And so obviously, some of these lifters, some of these coaches have just been doing it so long, they're shaving off every little bit that they can for themselves and their athletes. It's just pretty dang incredible.
Yeah. When you're a lifter at that level, it's bananas what will make the difference,
Oh yeah.
from
we're at halfway,
getting that extra
minutes.
1 rep or not. And I remember Coach Sergey Rudnev used to talk about having his fingers open a little bit at the top of the handle of the bell so that air could flow through and sort of dry off the inside of the fingers. And then Coach Dennis, who's lifting right now like a monster, he'll actually sort of, as one of his checkpoints, he always just shakes his fingers. He shakes his fingers so that he reminds himself, my hands are relaxed. There's no extra tension. He'll do it like every time.
Yeah, Jessica, Jordan was just doing a 5-minute. Is that right, Jordan? Okay. And I know it is funky because I think on the flight sheet it says 10. So, but he did 5 minutes yesterday, so I'm figuring it was 5-minute triathlon all the way through. Is that right, Jordan?
No, I did a 10-minute biathlon yesterday.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just a mess today. I accidentally registered for a 10-minute long cycle, and that was probably not going to happen, or if it would have happened, it would have been destructive. So it was intentional today to go 5.
Cool. Yeah, good work, man. I know that's
nice job.
Triathlon
nice
is
job,
no
buddy.
joke. for sure. Triathlon is no joke.
Thank you.
There you go, Jess. Hell yes. Love it. Colin, great work.
Nice, Colin. Yeah. Strong, man. Look at Rojas down. Man, he's just flowing, man.
Oh, yeah.
Flexibility looks great.
I think he's doing triathlon as well. It seems. I think it was. He had a different angle, and his lighting was a little bit different yesterday. But I want to say he's doing all 3 lifts as well. So yeah, that's no joke. That's what do you call it? Like flip the switch. You know, you got to just flip that switch.
Oh yeah, no doubt. That's it. Toggle that switch, man. Flip it to the on. Go time. Mm-hmm.
Wait, second time competing and you did 28 kilograms, bro.
Exactly.
Hats off to you, Colin. Wow, that's amazing. Still figuring out chalk. Yeah. Oh yeah. And yeah, I felt like chalk was my arch nemesis until I realized how to do it properly. Takes a while for sure.
Yeah. Chalk can be a friend or a foe, depending. Like sometimes if you have too much and you sweat a lot, then there's a sort of like an interesting sludge that is created.
Oh yeah.
And
oh yeah.
It's sometimes harder to grip the bell versus just sweat by itself. And then of course you want to make sure that you pat the hands before you start a set like this, a 10-minute set, because if there's excess chalk on your hands, you know, after the first bump or the first drop of your first rep, you're getting, you know, chalk in your mouth, up the nose, in your eyes, you know, can be quite interesting.
Oh yeah.
Nice job, Joshua.
Yeah, great work, Josh. I'm sure you probably can't hear us, which is probably a good thing, but yeah, great work. Good job, Josh. Putting in work.
You.
So it looks like then it's Dennis.
Duh.
And I think Buckley shows 86 now. And I think I can't see his reps on his timer, but I think it's one rep difference. And there's probably a reason for that.
Yeah. Five, four, three, two, one, and donezo. All right.
Nice.
Woo, beast.
Nice.
Congrats,
work, guys.
California Open Kettlebell Lifting Championship, 10th anniversary. Donezo. Nice work, everybody, man. All the judges, all the lifters, man. Guyette, Buckley, thank you so kindly. This is awesome.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys for putting this on, all the effort that you put into it. I know it was a new challenge, but we appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure.
Hey, thank you, man.
Yeah. Thanks for dealing with our mishaps and all sorts of other stuff. Appreciate all of the work that the lifters put in, all of the work that the judges put in. Yeah, this is better than I expected, even with some of I thought it would be far more, hindered, if you will. So I'm pretty pumped on it. So yeah, thank you. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, Seiko, Colin, Jessica, Josh, thank you, Sean, Judy, Aaron, Jordan, Jason, John, Dennis, thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
Wonderful event. Really good.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
October 9th in the Twin Cities is the next IKO event in the States.
Don,
Yo.
Dennis wants to know if he got the last rep or not.
Yeah, he got it.
You got it. 90.
Yeah. By that much. And how much you remember this next time you write me a program. You remember this.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. So
Great work,
Jordan, would you say October? What was the date? October what?
Saturday,
26th?
Saturday, October 9th, possibly Saturday and Sunday if we get as many people as y'all had. We'll split it into 2 days, but right now it's Saturday, October 9th here in the Twin Cities at the Athlete Lab, which is right in the middle of, right equidistant from St. Paul and Minneapolis. So it's right off the highways. It's big, nice, beautiful facility, and it's on the IKO World calendar. So
Nice.
Yeah.
it's our
Boom.
first
Oh, yeah.
it's our first annual. So I'm stoked to have y'all out here. So
Dude, hell
Beautiful.
yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, thank you again,
Yeah, man.
everyone. Judges, thanks for recording the results on the spreadsheets. We appreciate you so much.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
and you will be getting emailed and all sorts of different videos and whatnot, kind of saying how everything panned out in terms of results and whatnot. And you'll be able to see the recordings up in probably about 5 or 10 minutes. Zoom does a great job of buffering real quick. And so I'll just throw those links up so you guys can watch. Just because I know there's 5 flights that on the live, all you see is my ugly mug and John Buckley's ugly mug the whole time. So sorry about that. But yeah, you'll be able to see it in gallery view. So thank you guys. Thanks.
Boom. Thank you, guys.
Bye, guys.